there, do you ever wonder what actually get used from the hospital bags? Or are you curious about what maternity units in Canada offer for mother and baby? If so, keep watching. Channel. My name is Comfort and join me as we embark on this motherhood adventure. So I'm gonna be going over what the hospital provides, specifically the Royal Alexandra Louis Hole Hospital here in Edmonton, Alberta. Anyway, so to get started, everything they provided me is in this bag. So you get a care bottle on each unit. So you have the labor unit and then you have the care unit for the mother and baby. So I got two and I kept and brought them home. This is just to rinse yourself off after vaginal birth because you're not allowed to wipe down there, right? Next, they give you the mesh panties and it looks like so. I only made use of this in the beginning because I had to layer on my pads. So I would wear my panty lined with a pad. You don't have to take your own pads. You know, they give you lots of pads. And theirs might be a little bit smaller than this, but pretty much I will have it lined like this. I'll wear that. And because they don't have any Dermaplast spray or Tox pad, you're only good with ice. That's all you get. So I then will put a bag of ice on here and wear this in addition to this. But be warned, it's a total mess. The blood was everywhere because as the ice leaked, obviously, it created a mess. Later on, I'll talk about those aloe vera and witch hazel pads, which are amazing. So stay tuned. So next, they're gonna give you Vaseline, and the Vaseline is going to help with the baby. So you can rub it on your baby if you want to, but it will help with the sticky poo, which is the meconium poo. In addition to this, they would provide you with disposable diaper upon delivery in the labor unit. But when I went upstairs and I got to the care unit, they only had those reusable diapers, cloth diapers. That's what they give you. I found that kind of ridiculous. So I was grateful that I brought my own diapers. So they also wrap the baby in a thick blanket. It's not like stuff like this blanket. It's decent, but it does the job. Mainly because the nurses and the doctors, they come in and they check on the baby. So pretty much it was better to not even wear a cloth on the baby for the first couple of hours. Bear in mind, guys, I had a natural birth, unplanned natural birth. So some of these things might differ if you had a C-section. For the baby, what did I actually use from what I took? So socks, mittens, hat, right? A onesie of your choice, and pants. Now I bought a few newborn onesies, and then in addition to that, I took let's just say one onesie with me. However, like I said, due to the room temperature fluctuating and the fact that the care team needed access to the baby quickly, I just stayed away from putting a onesie on him on the main day. Like I was only there for 24 hours. What I did do was wrap him in this muslin blanket instead of their own blanket, unless at night when it's really cold and I wrap him in their own blanket, right? So this stuff were helpful for him. I also brought with me a blanket. I found this blanket helpful upon discharge because I was able to place it on top of the car seat upon leaving. The temperature actually dropped by the time we were discharged, so I was happy that I brought this blanket for her. So I bought the mini pack of the newborn diapers because you don't know how big your baby would be. My doctor assumed that my child would be 8 pounds. However, he came out 6.5. So I was glad that I bought a ton. So I got 10 of this, 5 of the size 1 diaper. And obviously you need some wipes. So that's it for the baby. Next would be my own items. Let's start with the item products that I used. So just give an idea of what I packed. You need a shower cap, okay? Because I had twists when I went in. You need a toothbrush, obviously. You need a toothpaste. A hair tie, essential, because I had my hair in a bun during labor. I couldn't be bothered, okay, girl? It was real. One sponge, right? And then you have, the rest is just body wash, toothpaste, and deodorant. The towels get clean, so that would do for me. And then I took a lip balm, and I bought myself, this Depends, okay? I think it's the Secret Boutique Depends, and I found it extremely useful when my witch hazel pads came in, okay? Because to avoid that whole mess that happened, what I pretty much did was I just directly put it on like that, and I'll wear it. And subsequently, I would change the pads. I will keep this backing on if I want to use this as an underwear. So if you have lots and you just would rather trash after you use, go for it. Otherwise, keep the lining on and you just place it like this, and you can easily dispose this and refill it. So try and take your witch hazel aloe vera pads with you if you can. And if anybody can bring this to you as soon as possible, please let them, because it did wonders. Think about it. They don't have any sprays or the tox pads, so you're stuck with ice or this. And why not use this instead of sticking up ice on your vajayjay? Stress ball. I made use of this when my labor got real. So I was 6 centimeters dilated when I got to the hospital, but I will only say it was partially helpful. So I was able to use this, and I squeezed the hell out of this while I was using my laughing gas. However, when my labor intensified to above 8, my husband's palm was the best. Like, I just squeezed and grabbed. Like, this wasn't doing enough to release that tension in me. I had to use my husband's palm. Next is a belly band. I use this and I like that. The only snag to this is that they have to palpate or press down on your abdomen to see how well your uterus has contracted. So because of that, you have to take this on and off when the nurses are doing that. Otherwise, I liked it. They say while your uterus is contracting, it's best to bind your tummy. So this is what I got. I got it from Amazon. As you can see, it's already worn. I'm done with it. I'm on to another abdominal girdle, right? And I got this in a size large from Trendy Line. I'll put their link in the description box. But this is pretty much what it looks like. You fold it this way, okay? And then you bind it that way. And you bind the bottom one, and then in addition to that, this gives you extra support, which I really liked. It kept me firm, okay? My abdomen went down with this in a good 2 weeks, but obviously you need more time for it to actually be substantial. Anyways, next is socks. I found it useful post-delivery on the ward, so I made use of that. You need yourself a nursing bra. However, this is not the specific one that I took to hospital, so I will do a review on nursing bras for big chested ladies. The struggle is real. The ones I bought from Amazon was a total waste, and I got this from Toys R Us, and I was shocked. Like, look at it, the coverage is there. Anyways, I'll do that review later. So in terms of clothes, what I took was a nightgown, like so, and there's access here. That's why I like it. So I just took a nightgown. I took a shirt, okay, anything stretchy that gave me access, so I can go this way to breastfeed or lift up. And I just had a pair of pajamas and a tank top. Again, a tank top that was stretchy for breastfeeding, right? And then I took a rope. I never thought I would use this rope, but I actually did once. When I had visitors while I was showering, this came in handy. So here's the rope. And it was quite fluffy anyways. So going home, I wore a dress, just a loose dress like so, and a sweater, so a light sweater. And in addition to that, you need your charger. They had outlets within reach, so I didn't need the extension cord, but the charger came in handy. Blanket. So I took a blanket and a pillow for my partner, and he loved it. I'm not picky and choosy, but it served the purpose for him. In addition to that, a pacifier also came in handy for my baby, as well as nipple cream. I can't stress that enough because breastfeeding is a different ball game, okay? So the nipple cream came in handy. Okay, so the only thing I don't have here is the breastfeeding pillow, and that came in handy as well. So that pretty much wraps up what was useful and what was provided to me. AHS have prenatal brochures online. I'll put a link in the description box, and I'll say the brochure helped me narrow down the ideas I got off of YouTube. So that's it. Thanks for watching this far. I hope I helped an expectant mom. So make sure you turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And stay tuned for the next video on the room rates, the parking rates, and the overall care I received at the Lois Whole Hospital here in Edmonton. And thanks for watching this far. Thanks for joining the Bam Bam Squad by subscribing, and see you next time. Bye.